Hi, Neil O'Brien again. We're on to other topic 4, and it's how to run a mastermind group. The previous video showed you how to set up a group, and now I'm going to talk about how you can run a mastermind group. Now, okay, share. I'm just going to go back here. Oops. I'm just going to go back here to the start. Okay, so this is, you've set a group. You've set up a mastermind group. You've got to have your first meeting. What happens now? In terms of how long the meeting is and number of people, the guideline for me is I have 8 or 9 people in some of my groups, so the meeting is 3 hours. Yeah, if you have less people, it might be shorter, more people, and I'll explain in a moment why it's 3 hours. Okay, now the very first meeting, you have to lay out the ground rules, and you want the members, you know what the ground rules are, but you kind of want the members to come up with the rules around, you know, having respect for people's opinions, everything discussed in the room is confidential, and so on. You want to make sure that everybody contributes. You want to make sure that people don't over contribute. Those talkers need to be managed. So you might have little rules around how you manage that. That's important. Now, for the first hour of most meetings, we'll have something like, we might have a guest speaker, or we'll discuss a book. I might have bought a book for the group. I might email them a book summary. It's normally educational the first hour. We cover a topic and then say, well, how does this apply to my business and what can I implement? And then the rest of the meeting is that everybody gets a 15-minute spotlight or hot seat, and they bring along a challenge to the group. Now, what they do is everybody has to email on their question to everyone in the group 2 days before our meeting. And this is important because it means people have prepared a question. It means the other people can see what the question is and also the background. So people need to have a specific question. So they email that on beforehand. They have 15 minutes. At the start of the 15 minutes, they start off with the question, and then they give some background. Now, what kind of topics do people talk about? It's the same challenges most people have in business. It might be cash flow, growing sales, marketing, you know, team members, that type of thing. So this, you know, similar challenges crop up quite a lot. Somebody might ask, somebody might have a question about cash flow. I'm owed lots of money. You know, my debtors, money I'm owed from clients has gone way up in the last few months. My bank balance is under pressure. What do I do? And now, so they take a few minutes to do that, and then it's over to the group. So the members of the group, the first thing they do is clarify. They might have to ask some questions to understand the situation a little bit better. That should just take a couple of minutes, and then into brainstorming. And what you're doing is just throwing ideas at this person. There's no bad ideas. The person in the hot seat should be scribbling away furiously. There's no big discussions going on, just lots and lots of ideas. One example from the person who did bring along a challenge about their cash flow is, and some of the ideas they got were around hiring a part-time bookkeeper or credit controller, and having tighter payment terms for new clients and so on. So really practical ideas. So the person in the hot seat at the spotlight is going to get a lot of ideas. And then at the end of it, what I get them to do is, normally I'll say, look, pick some actions. And it could be about 3 actions. So in that example of the cash flow, it could be hire a part-time credit controller, with new clients, get payment upfront, and enforce your credit terms. So if it's 30 days, make sure that you're enforcing it with all your clients, that they're not taking 90 days or 120 days. You're communicating your payment terms to your customers and reminding them. So the person takes actions, and then the following month, when they're starting their 15 minutes, I have all the actions tracked. So what they'll do is they'll update the group on their actions. And, you know, people don't like coming along making excuses. Typically, people do all the actions or do most of the actions. And it's great, for example, with that the person with the credit control and excuse me, their bank balance being under pressure, they went away. I remember coming back a couple of months later saying their bank balance was never healthier. They hired a credit controller, they implemented the actions and got very good results. The two main benefits really from a mastermind group are the brainstorming of fresh ideas, which you might never come up with yourself, and the accountability to take actions on them. Masterminds are powerful. I absolutely love them. I've been enjoying them now for years. I'm running groups for years. Love them. Hard to see my business ever without being part of a mastermind and without running them. So I highly recommend them. It can help you propel your business forward. And being joined one or running one is great for your income. lucrative income and recurring monthly income, and joining one as a member, kind of huge benefits as well. Okay, thanks for listening.